Welcome to my Bell System makeup tutorial. And once your hair is pinned back, I don't know, this is optional, but what I like to do, I like to use this and slather it on my face. Use one of these, but also you never wash it because you're gross. Oh god. Basically, once you put way too much on your hand, you're gonna take your sponge and you're just gonna go to town. Yeah, you're just gonna go for it, and it's gonna look so good, promise, when it's done. Ooh. That was not supposed to happen. Oh my god, this is a journey. Faithfully. And also, don't forget to blend your foundation down into your neck. Okay, once you've done that, we're gonna move on to eyebrows. Okay, basically, if you don't have one of these, you can just use like eyeshadow or something that matches your, I don't know, your brow color. But I have one of these little handy dandy pencils that you can do like this, and then you basically just draw, you just color them in. Yeah, you just do that. Basically, you're gonna wanna just, you see what I'm doing? Go right under there, and then you just kind of outline where you want it to be, so it doesn't look like you don't have any eyebrows. Oh yeah, and then you just want to kind of just fill it in, like fill in any of the sparse areas with your pencil, but don't do it so much that you look like James Charles back in what is it, 2015? Unless it's, I have no concept of time and that's not the year. Okay, once it looks all chunky like that, you're going to want to take some kind of a comb looking thing. This one is on the end of mine. You just kind of go through it, make it not chunky anymore. Shot through the heart and you're to blame. Okay, once it's looking just like that, do the same thing to the other one. Look like a turtle. Disgusting! She's taking a nap now. Once you have it all snatched. And if you get outside the lines a little bit, that's what this guy is for. This is concealer. Basically, you just kind of want to take a little brush like this, and you're going to I guess, clean it up a little, because if you get outside the lines of your own eyebrows, then it'll look kind of crazy. So yeah, you just take a little bit, and then you just kind of go under it and over it. You'll see what I'm doing. And then you just want to blend it down. Okay, and then you do the same thing for the top of it. But yeah, if they're not symmetrical, then you just want to take whatever is wrong and just make it to where they look the same. I'm so good at explaining things. Okay, now we're gonna start on our eyeshadow. If your basic can only have one brush, then use your one brush, and you're just gonna get like a brown shade. Anyway, it's like dark brown, because you don't want to use black, because that'll make you look a little crazy. And you're just gonna tap it on your brush, and you're gonna put it right in this area, like right here, you see right there, and you're just gonna brush it on and then blend it out until it looks okay. Yeah, and then you're gonna put it on the outer third and up into the crease a little bit. And if you're nasty and only have one brush, then use your finger, I guess, to blend it out a little bit. Once you look like you have some dirt smeared on your eye, then you're going to take an even darker shade. I'm taking this one. That's not purple, I promise. Yeah, it's not purple. And then you're gonna take it like just a little bit, just a tiny little bit, and then go like right like in like the middle, like right in the crease, so that this part of your eye right here looks like it's the darkest. Okay. Once you look kind of like this and you're happy with it, then you do the other eye, do it the same. Don't forget to tap your brush off on whatever surface you have. Once you're looking about the same, you're gonna take some of the first shade, like the dark brown, but it's not as dark as the other one, I guess. You're gonna take that and you're gonna put it like right here, but don't put too much, just put like a tiny little bit, just to kind of connect like this part with like that part, you know what I mean. You're not gonna put it like all the way over, you're just gonna put it like to about the middle, and you're gonna wipe off any of it that gets lower than it needs to go. Okay, that looks good. Basically, wipe off your brush again, your one brush, because you only have one, I'm assuming. I have this, I don't even know how old it is, but like it's like really shiny and it's shimmery and it kind of gets everywhere. But you're just gonna put that all in here and like connect it to the brown, so that it's like a nice little like shimmer to brown, you know what I mean. Yeah, you're just gonna put it like all in here and just pat it on to where it looks really shiny. Yeah, and then you're just gonna kind of blend it in a little bit so that it doesn't look like two blocks of colour. And then you're gonna take a little bit of it and put it like right here, you know, it's a little bit of like a highlight. Then you're gonna take some liquid eyeliner, or if you only have pencil, that's okay. You're just gonna basically just draw like a little cat eye over your shadow, and then it's gonna look snatched. I start with a wing. I like to make a little triangle right there, and then I connect it all the way like to the inside. Make a little line, start at like the outer corner, just like that. You see the line, and then you're just gonna like make like a triangle. That's a triangle. Please pass me a piece of toilet paper. But yeah, once you have this triangle, you're gonna like, you know, connect it, make a really thin line from here to the end, like to like right here, make it really thin here, a little bit thicker right here, and then just connect it to that. You're just gonna do the same thing. You can make a line and make a triangle, and then, you know, connect it. Having fun. See what I just did? Okay, now that you did that, you have one of these doodads. Basically just skadoosh, don't rip all your eyelashes out. Second skadoosh. Then you take your mascara. I have Wet n Wild, Volume Plus, Max. What are you doing? I was just getting the phone again. But yeah, then you just, you know, you do your thing with your mascara. I'm sure you know how to do that. And if you need to, you can do this again. Pro tip, what I found is that if you do mascara on your lower lashes, which you should, it looks really nice, don't do too much, because by the end of the day, for your tour day, you'll have been sweating so much that it'll end up all over hair. See, they look like spider legs. You do the same thing for the other eye. Skadoosh. Okay. So we're done with the eyes. Now what I like to do, I like to give it a little bit of shine because especially for showtime, because we're going to be under all those lights, gotta get a little shine happening. Basically, you're going to take your shiniest, like, you know, kind of like yellowish, but like, you know, highlight shade, and just brush it on there. Brush it right on your cheekbone and bring it up here. Do the same thing for this one. Low-key, I can't wait for the week to come in the mail. Take some and put it right here. I'm gonna do some right here. That was not a good idea. Don't do that. Let's do some blush. Basically, you're just gonna take your blush and you're just gonna go right on like the apple of the cheek. And for showtime especially, Miss A likes a lot of blush. Oh my god. Then you're gonna do the other side. You're gonna blush your other cheek. Move on to lips, and then we're done. Basically, I have this. It's like liquid, and I also have this. It's liner. I find it a lot easier to, like, you know, line the outside of it and then just fill it in with this. So yeah, you're gonna make a little mark where like the dip in the lip is, and then you're just gonna, you know, trace the outside lines. Once that step is complete, then you can go in with this. Get back, she's feral. Get back, she's feral. I like to take a little bit of my highlighter and I just like to, you know, brush it on there. And then you're done. Lipstick I recommend is this. I got it at, ironic, but I got it at Miss A. Try and find a matte liquid lipstick, because those don't come off. They stay on you all day, which is what you need during tour, because you have to keep it on all day. If you don't have that though, make sure you bring your lipstick with you to tour, or know someone who does bring the lipstick with you, because you're going to need to do touch-ups throughout the day. That's on period, love. Also, during showtime, you have to have false lashes.